I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and this is consumer news we can use. Any real estate professional will tell you curb appeal is one of the biggest factors when selling a home. Joining us today is Ed Rawlings of TrustDALE Certified Rooftastic and Beyond Exteriors. Ed, what's the biggest exterior improvement that impacts the value of a person's home?
I would definitely say the siding.
Why?
Well, it does a few things. It protects the home, but you can enhance the curb appeal. You can do different options. You can do a lap siding. You can mix in some different shake options or board and batten in the gables or under the porches. And really, you can really design the thing any way you want to bring it to life.
That's kind of overwhelming to the consumer, and maybe they won't get past go because they just don't know what option to go with. How do you guys help them make that decision?
Well, it's actually pretty easy. We have a really slick software we use where we come out and we take a handful of pictures of their actual home, and then we can sit down with them right in the house and we can show them board and batten, different color siding, shakes, the gutters, the roof. We can show everything on the home and exactly what it'd look like. And they'd have a 3D model when we're done before we ever do any work. And then we can price it any way they want and basically right size the project for them.
That's awesome. And so it's kind of a smorgasbord. They can start here and be real simple, or they can get as complicated as they want to. And I'm sure that the time that the siding lasts becomes a factor as well, right?
That is correct. Yes, sir. Like I said, we can change it 1,000 different ways for them to see. And then in the end, they see what their home's going to look like before we ever come and remove one board to do any replacement or anything.
What an advantage that is to be able to see the final result before you even put the down payment up. So why is updated siding, Ed, a better option than just painting your home?
Well, what we see in the Atlanta market especially is there's a lot of old LP siding and press board siding. I mean, lots and lots of it on homes. And the problem is a lot of that's got old class action lawsuits on it, and it's failing. It's swelling. You know, if you can see the nail head is recessed in your siding, or the bottom of the board seems like it's swelling, you know, that means that board's absorbing moisture and it's swelling up. And over time, it'll absorb moisture through the siding and it'll start to get to the actual structure itself. You know, houses that have a lot of swelling in their siding and deterioration, what we find is when we tear them off is there's extensive wood damage behind it that has to be repaired as well.
Yeah, that's when you get into real cost. So you want some preventative maintenance by getting your siding updated. Let's talk about the functionality of different types of siding.
Well, kind of your low maintenance siding will be vinyl siding. You do it one time, you know, you don't have to ever paint it or anything like that. And then your next option would be hardy plank siding, which is probably what about 95% of the siding we install is. It's made out of fiber cement and has a lot of benefits. You know, you do have to paint it every 8 to 10 years, but you know, it's fire retardant. It don't let pests or anything like that. You know, what's the best word I'm using here? It keeps all the insects and everything out of it, termites and everything like that. So it really protects the home, and it's built to last. And actually, hardy siding is built for climate. So the siding, a version of the siding of theirs we use it's actually made for a high humid, hot climate like Georgia, and then they have a different product that's made for the northern regions for the cold, you know, winters and everything.
And siding requires a large investment. Let's acknowledge that, but you'll definitely see a return. So what's another exterior improvement that's perhaps more affordable as an upgrade than that can also increase a home's curb appeal?
If the siding's in good shape, you know, we offer exterior paint only jobs where we can come out and, you know, change the colors of the home and really get a new coat of paint on it to protect the home. Another good option will be new gutters and gutter protection. You know, and the good thing about gutters is they're less expensive of a product versus like a full siding, but they'll help do damage control as far as getting all that water away from your house. So that's another great option.
And I think people that haven't bought new gutters in a while have no clue what the options are today. It's just basically endless, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There's over 21 different colors and gutter guards and round downspouts, rectangle downspouts, designer collector boxes. We can do a lot with the gutters to really, really enhance the curb appeal of your home.
And how long does it generally take to install a gutter? I guess it depends on the square footage of the house, but is this a day job?
It's a day job usually, yes, sir.
Okay, so in and out, and with TrustDALE, you get the $10,000 Make It Right guarantee. Ed, how do folks get in touch with Rooftastics?
They can visit us on the web at rooftastic.com, or they can give us a call at 770-486-3988.
That's awesome. I know another great location. You can be found at trustdale.com. Ed Rawlings, it's great information. Thank you so much for joining us today.